Bitcoin hits break-even for first time in year. As it blows past $47,201 before settling back down. So before to start, subscribe and like video. Thank you. Bitcoin briefly blew past its 2022 yearly break-even point of $47,201, reaching as high as $47,524 before settling back in the $46,850 range. By early afternoon Asia time, according to CoinDesk data, the largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization is up 5% in the last 24 hours, according to market data. Bitcoin has gained over 12% since last Sunday after climbing 6 consecutive days. In a note published Monday morning Asia time, Singapore's QCP Capital pointed to a broader rally in global asset prices as a reason why this bullish momentum is likely to continue in the near term. The fund also pointed to the continued Bitcoin buys from Luna as a reason for the continued momentum. One notable buy flow this week was the 125 million USDT purchase of BTC by Luna Foundation Guard LFG. This purchase is part of the plan to systematically accumulate a total $3 billion worth of BTC as a reserve for TerraSD, QCP wrote. Ether and most other major cryptos were also blooming. The second largest crypto by market cap followed a similar pattern to Bitcoin on Sunday and was changing hands at over $3,250, its highest level since early February. Solana, Cardano, and Avalanche, among other altcoins, were well into the green. Popular meme coins Dogecoin and Shiba Inu were up about 6% and 3% respectively. Trading was accelerating after weeks of low volumes. Trading volumes are up as buyers try to turn this resistance line into support and take further steps up in pricing, Joe DiPasquale, the CEO of fund manager Bitbull Capital, wrote to CoinDesk, but added, "If we don't remain above this line, we will consolidate lower than here." DiPasquale said that Bitcoin had had a strong week, especially given the quarterly options expiry on Friday, and noted that Bitcoin had shown resilience following the Federal Reserve's decision last week to raise interest rates and the continued escalation of Russia's invasion of Ukraine with its economic fallout. But he was also cautious in his appraisal of the coming days. While market participants are starting to get bullish and the fear and greed index is at neutral, BTC bulls will want to see the price consolidating above $46,000 for further continuation, he said. The coming week is also important as it marks the end of the quarter, and we could see increased volatility after that. Bitcoin price news: Live BTC hits 3-month high as crypto market passes $2 trillion. Bitcoin has finally broken out of a window it has been trading within since the start of the year, rising to a 3-month price high on Monday. A 5% overnight surge took BTC above $47,000 for the first time since early January, building on a price rally that has seen it rise more than $10,000 over the last 2 weeks. The latest gains were mirrored among other leading cryptocurrencies, including Ethereum, Cardano, ADA, and Solana Sol, pushing the overall crypto market above $2 trillion. Analysts have attributed the positive movements to various bullish trends that have been forming throughout March, including a dwindling supply of Bitcoin on crypto exchanges. There have also been rumors that other countries may be making moves to follow El Salvador by adopting Bitcoin as a legal form of tender. You can follow all the latest news, analysis, and expert price predictions in our live blog below. Crypto market rises above $2 trillion. Bitcoin price breaks through key resistance levels since early January. Bitcoin had been stuck trading between a relatively narrow price window of between $34,000 and $44,000, so it's a big move today to finally break out of it. We've heard from Simon Peters, a market analyst at the online trading platform eToro, to hear his thoughts on the latest developments. The token broke through a key resistance level last night and has now hit a 3-month high. It is now close to reversing all of its losses from 2022. With the price of BTC through $45,000, all eyes will be on what range it settles in this week. The strong rebound for the majority of major cryptocurrencies is particularly encouraging at the moment in the face of rising interest rates and global geopolitical uncertainty, both of which have the tendency to send investors away from risk assets and towards safe havens. Interest rates in particular can have the effect of draining markets of capital, so to see crypto performing strongly despite this is a testament to the innate strengths investors now see in the future case for cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin price headed for $100K. Popular crypto market analyst Plan B, who gained over 1 million followers on Twitter last year on the strength of his stock to flow S2F price prediction model, has suggested that the latest rally could be the one that finally fulfills the model. According to one version of the pseudonymous Dutch analyst's S2F model, BTC was meant to hit six figures before the end of last year before plateauing and consolidating. Instead, it peaked at close to $69,000 in November before crashing all the way back down towards $30,000. After two previous record-breaking rallies, will it be third time lucky? Bitcoin price gains push crypto market above $2 trillion. The latest price gains for Bitcoin have helped push the overall crypto market above $2 trillion for the first time since early February. It still remains a way off the all-time high of close to $3 trillion that it reached last November, but it is now up more than $500 billion in less than 2 months and appears to still be climbing. The only one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies not to contribute to the recent rally is Terra Luna, which saw a modest loss of just over 1% over the last week. To the Independence Live coverage of the crypto market. With leading cryptocurrencies currently surging in price, we'll be bringing you all the latest news analysis and expert price predictions for BTC, Ethereum ETH, and other leading cryptocurrencies. In what comes as good news for Bitcoin investors, the world's most sought-after cryptocurrency has touched a 3-month high as it hovered around $47K Monday. Bitcoin was trading at $46,932, 5.07% higher, as of 4.46 a.m. at CoinMarketCap data showed. This led the global market cap to rise to $2.11 trillion. According to Wazirk's daily analysis, the next resistance for BTC is expected at $48,600 and the next support for Bitcoin is expected at $34,200. Industry insiders believe that Bitcoin's price hike comes as the Luna Foundation Guard LFG purchased another $125 million worth of the digital asset as part of its plan to take exposure to $10 billion Bitcoin. The pre-existing supply crunch, evident by constant drainage off exchanges over the past few months, also added to the price rally. With Bitcoin leading the charge, most of the altcoins have followed suit, averaging overnight returns of plus 5%, CoinCX research team told International Business Times. Raj Kapoor, the chief advisor at Cryptoverse, believes that the global increase in the adoption of Bitcoin could be one reason for the rise in the price of the top coin. He further said the growing inflation of the US dollar could be another reason for the rise in prices. On the other hand, Joe DiPasquale, CEO of fund manager Bitbull Capital, told CoinDesk that Bitcoin had had a strong week, especially given the quarterly options expiry on Friday, and noted that Bitcoin had shown resilience following the Federal Reserve's decision last week to raise interest rates and the escalation of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The correction in Bitcoin price comes months of trading lower. Some experts had lost faith in the future of the top coin. Bitcoin for me has a nasty head and shoulders pattern on it. Believe it or not, in early 2022 or early 2023 you could see a move down sub -$20,000 in Bitcoin, Gareth Soloway, president and CFO of Indemani Stocks. Com told Yahoo Finance Live earlier in January. Industry insiders believe that Bitcoin's price hike comes as the Luna Foundation Guard LFG purchased another $125 million worth of the digital asset as part of its plan to take exposure to $10 billion Bitcoin. The pre-existing supply crunch, evident by constant drainage off exchanges over the past few months, also added to the price rally. With Bitcoin leading the charge, most of the altcoins have followed suit, averaging overnight returns of plus 5%, CoinCX research team told International Business Times. Raj Kapoor, the chief advisor at Cryptoverse, believes that the global increase in the adoption of Bitcoin could be one reason for the rise in the price of the top coin. He further said the growing inflation of the US dollar could be another reason for the rise in prices. On the other hand, Joe DiPasquale, CEO of fund manager Bitbull Capital, told CoinDesk that Bitcoin had had a strong week, especially given the quarterly options expiry on Friday, and noted that Bitcoin had shown resilience following the Federal Reserve's decision last week to raise interest rates and the escalation of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The correction in Bitcoin price comes months of trading lower. Some experts had lost faith in the future of the top coin. Bitcoin for me has a nasty head and shoulders pattern on it. Believe it or not, in early 2022 or early 2023 you could see a move down sub -$20,000 in Bitcoin, Gareth Soloway, president and CFO of Ethereum stocks. Com told Yahoo Finance Live earlier in January. Industry insiders believe that Bitcoin's price hike comes as the Luna Foundation Guard LFG purchased another $125 million worth of the digital asset as part of its plan to take exposure to $10 billion Bitcoin. The pre-existing supply crunch, evident by constant drainage off exchanges over the past few months, also added to the price rally. With Bitcoin leading the charge, most of the altcoins have followed suit, averaging overnight returns of +5%, CoinCX research team told International Business Times. Raj Kapoor, the chief advisor at Cryptoverse, believes that the global increase in the adoption of Bitcoin could be one reason for the rise in the price of the top coin. He further said the growing inflation of the US dollar could be another reason for the rise in prices. On the other hand, Joe DiPasquale, CEO of fund manager Bitbull Capital, told CoinDesk that Bitcoin had had a strong week, especially given the quarterly options expiry on Friday, and noted that Bitcoin had shown resilience following the Federal Reserve's decision last week to raise interest rates and the escalation of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The correction in Bitcoin price comes months of trading lower. Some experts had lost faith in the future of the top coin. Bitcoin for me has a nasty head and shoulders pattern on it. Believe it or not, in early 2022 or early 2023 you could see a move down sub -$20,000 in Bitcoin, Gareth Soloway, president and CFO of Ethereum stocks. Com told Yahoo Finance Live earlier in January. Top 3 price prediction: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. How sustainable is the recent crypto spring? Bitcoin price has revealed a massive surge in buying pressure, leading to a significant breakout. This development has allowed plenty of altcoins to trigger an exponential uptrend. While Ethereum faces a hurdle, Ripple seems to be heading higher. Bitcoin price breaks out. Bitcoin price unfolded in an ascending triangle obtained by connecting the 4 equal highs at $44,418 and 4 higher lows formed since January 22. This technical formation forecast a 21% upswing, obtained by measuring the distance between the first swing high and swing low to the breakout point at $44,418. On March 27, BTC broke through this hurdle, triggering the 21% ascent to $53,855. While bullish Bitcoin price needs to successfully retest the $44,418 support level and waddle through the 200-day simple moving average SMA at $48,292 and the weekly supply zone ranging from $45,550 to $51,860. Investors need to exercise caution, therefore, as a retracement might be around the corner. As for the extent of this pullback, market participants can expect BTC to retest the $44,418 level. A break below that could knock BTC down to $42,082, a newly formed support area. While things are looking up for Bitcoin price, a daily candlestick close below the $36,398 support level will invalidate the bullish thesis. This move will open the path to the $35,000 support level, aka the last line of defense. A breakdown of this barrier could trigger a crash to $30,000 or lower. Ethereum price has more hurdles to breach. Ethereum price formed a demand zone, extending from $2,820 to $2,966 before rallying 18%. This move is currently piercing the daily supply zone ranging from $3,241 to $3,412, where it will likely face some headwinds. Therefore, market participants should expect a minor retracement to the 100-day SMA at $3,051, or the demand zone below it. However, if ETH continues to plow through the hurdles to the upside, it could rally another 5% before encountering the 200-day SMA at $3,488. Beyond this barrier, ETH needs to shatter the $3,585 hurdle, which is likely where the upside is capped for the altcoin. On the other hand, if Ethereum price produces a daily candlestick close below $2,820, it will invalidate the bullish thesis by flipping the $2,820 to $2,966 demand zone into a breaker. In such a case, investors can expect ETH to retest the $2,541 support level. Ripple price cuts through noise. Ripple price has been flourishing since its breakout from a bullish pennant on March 11. The initial leg up pushed XRP to retest 85 cents as a first target. Since then, Ripple price retraced briefly, allowing bulls to build momentum for the next rally. So far, XRP price has pushed past the 85 cents resistance barrier and is eyeing a retest of the 91 cents ceiling. Flipping the 91 cents level into a support floor will trigger the next leg up, where XRP price attempts to retest the $1 psychological level. In total, this move would constitute a 15% upswing from the current position. While an uptrend for Ripple price makes sense, investors need to watch the 85 cents support level. A breakdown of this barrier could trigger a crash to 76 cents, which will be the deciding factor between consolidation or a bull rally. The price of Bitcoin and Ethereum spiked on Sunday and pushed through recent price resistance as the entire crypto market pumped higher. Bitcoin is up more than 5% in 24 hours to $47,020 at the time of writing, and Ethereum is up 5% to $3,292 according to CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin is now up 14% in the past week, Ethereum up 15%. Other top coins rose as well. Polkadot is up 7% in 24 hours, Doge is up 6%, Solana Sol is up 5%, Avalanche Avax is up 4%, XRP is up 3%, and Cardano, ADA is up 3%. It was not immediately clear what caused the rebound, but it's likely a combination of many factors that have been gestating over the short and long term, including crypto news and broader market trends. For example, the S&P 500 has risen for a week straight, and Bitcoin's correlation with stocks is at a 17-month high. In addition, Do Kwon, creator of protocol Terra Luna, said in a Twitter Spaces that he plans to buy billions of dollars in Bitcoin and keep it in a reserve to back the stablecoin Terra's Ust. Luna Foundation's official Bitcoin wallet address currently holds over $1.1 billion, and Kwon plans to accumulate up to $10 billion worth of BTC. Bitcoin balances on exchanges are also at their lowest in more than 3 years, according to Glassnode, signaling increased demand and an interest in moving Bitcoin off exchanges via cold storage methods like hardware wallets. In other news, El Salvador has continued its push toward Bitcoin mass adoption with its volcano bonds, which, while delayed, are still being planned for the country. El Salvador's President Nayib Bukele told his 3.6 million Twitter followers last week to invest in the volcano bonds to make the world that bit harder to police. And let's not forget Ukraine's official legalization of cryptocurrency and continued acceptance of donations, more than $100 million to date in the form of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, and Dogecoin. Or if you ask Dogecoin co-founder Billy Marcus, the answer is always manipulation. Bitcoin seems to be on the rebound. At the time of writing, Bitcoin is trading for over $45,000 per unit. This may not sound like much when compared with the highs the currency has hit in the past year or so. However, it's good news for traders in that Bitcoin has been traversing the high $30,000 range for some time after dealing with blows from the war between Russia and Ukraine and a hike in Fed rates. The situation has been quite frustrating for investors across the board, but it looks like the asset is beginning to rebound. Ethereum has also experienced a nice jump at the time of writing, while Cardano, another altcoin, has surged by more than 40%, putting all its friends and neighbors to shame. Thus far, the crypto market is up by more than $500 billion. It has once again hit the $2 trillion mark, a feat it hasn't accomplished since early February of this year. However, while all this may seem positive, some analysts are warning that the crypto industry is not all lollipops and rainbows at this time. Some believe that if Bitcoin cannot stay over $45,000, the market is doomed to fall back into darkness. Alex Kupcikevich, senior market analyst at FX Pro, stated in an interview. Confidence in the formation of a strong bullish momentum will come only after the Bitcoin price fixes above $45,000 from where we saw reversals in February and early March. He also stated that many of the altcoins that people have come to know have outperformed Bitcoin this week. Many larger jumps in prices were seen amongst assets like Solana BNB and Ripple's XRP. He commented, "Moderate, but steady optimism around Bitcoin is the best breeding ground for altcoin buyers. It is clearly seen that their dynamics are now better than that of Bitcoin. If this trend continues for a couple more days, the effect of a feedback loop may work when the outstripping growth of altcoins will pull Bitcoin up." How will oil affect crypto? The crypto arena was quick to follow a big boom in the stock market that happened early in the week, but Marcus Ethereum, an analyst at Global Block in the United Kingdom, is worried that rising oil prices across the globe could potentially have negative effects on BTC. He says, "Although Bitcoin is remaining strong in the short term, rising oil prices increase the likelihood of a recession over the coming year or so. Despite the uncertain macro environment, crypto developers continue to innovate and whales continue to accumulate Bitcoin. So comment below and tell me, what do you think about Bitcoin price next month?"